And hey, do you run? Are you a runner? Probably not like these guys. I can almost guarantee it. Michael and Ben talk about a 200-mile race they're running this week in Utah. That's up next in our half hour. Forget marathons, that's nothing. Running a marathon, it is tough enough. But what about an ultra marathon? Have you heard of that?
I don't know if that makes you feel good, but we've got a couple of guys that apparently makes them feel good. Ben Light and Michael McKnight, a couple of incredible runners who are participating this week in the Moab 200, but it's one of 3 200-mile races that you guys are doing. Why?
Venture.
Really? That's all, huh? Pretty simple?
What a better adventure than that, than
Yeah.
going around and seeing the countryside and venturing through mountains.
What a feat. 200 miles, I don't even think that's humanly possible. How long does it take you to run that? Do you have breaks? How do you sleep?
We can sleep. There's aid stations every 10 to 20 miles and you can sleep, but every second you spend sleeping counts against you. So you have to kind of strategize where you want to sleep, how long you want to sleep, because if you don't sleep, it ends up affecting you negatively later on.
Yeah.
So it's start to finish, your total time, sleeping, running, walking, the whole deal.
I can't imagine.
Shooting for a sub 70 on this one.
Under 70 hours.
Yeah.
For 200 miles.
238.
238 miles.
Get everyone, because everyone counts.
Think about that. So a marathon's 26.2. We call this a 200 miler, but it's actually, and then 38 more.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
Wow. And this is tough terrain.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just
Yeah.
running on a road.
Yeah. There's about 30,000 vertical feet of gain and loss. So
How long did it take you? Obviously, you guys haven't always been running 238 miles. So what did it take to be able to get to that point?
for myself, I've done, for the last 3 years, so I've done like the 200-mile races for the last 3 years, but you slowly just increase your race mileage, I guess you can say, and then your training per week, and just kind of a balance and just balance of recovery.
Part of your training, Ben and Michael, what do you do to prepare for it? You've got the regiment of running. What sort of meal intake are you doing? You know, you hear these marathoners carb load the night before. What do you guys do?
Everybody's different on the night before. Like, he's more of a plant-based, I'm more of a high-fat-based. But when we train, it was hard at first, but you have to train to eat a ton. Because at these aid stations, they have quesadillas, they have pizza, they have burgers.
And you eat that while you're running?
Yeah. Yeah, he had a whole pizza.
A whole
at one aid
pizza.
station.
Bigfoot had 11 hamburgers.
11 hamburgers along the 200 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can still, so that takes practice as well to be able to keep that in your gut without letting it out.
But you need the energy.
Well, you need the energy. And I try to put in about 250 calories per hour while running, and those are more of a simple carbs while I'm running. But when I pull into an aid station, I want to put down about 750 to 1,000 calories before leaving.
See, that sounds like the fun part. That's the only fun part.
Once you guys finish the 238 miles in Moab, what's the recovery like after you're done with it?
I mean, it's pretty brutal. My legs after this last one were huge. Like, the swelling's bad. You lay in bed a little bit. You have to try and hobble around at work the next day. But I mean, I've ran twice since the last 200 just because I'm so tired. So it does take a lot out of us when we do this.
And recovery's a big part of it.
So we're talking weeks and weeks of recovery.
Well, we only have we only have 3 weeks in between each one.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So
So this sounds like something where it's just mental toughness, because it doesn't sound comfortable if you've got edema that's bad.
It's not comfortable.
Yeah. So this just sounds like it's mind over matter kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not just that you are clearly great physical specimens. Mentally, you have to be really tough for this.
Yeah. The mental part can get, well, I think more people quit because of the mental rather than the physical.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're obviously not just like the rest of us, but at some point you were. At what point in your lives did you guys realize that you were ultra runners and that you really liked this?
The story with me getting into it's kind of long. I don't have time to say that.
Okay, in 10 seconds or less.
I broke my back skiing. I decided that I wanted to recover fast. And so I found out about ultramarathoning, got into that, and liked the idea of pushing my body. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, you guys, good luck. Man.
Amazing.
That's
really.
it's so impressive that
really
you can
is.
even do that.
Thank you.
So
Thanks.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
fun.
I'm sure I could do it though. I mean, I don't know what the.
I bet you could.
Should.
You should come on out.
Anybody can do it.
No, guys.
We'll
no
follow
way.
you along. Do
No.
a story on it.
All right.
Best of luck, guys.